Yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy YT Jux back with the brand new Deltarune update. I know it's usually Neo doing these videos, but Toby posted. Neo's at school, so I'm taking over today. And we got some big news. I don't know if you guys remember, but the first ever Deltarune news update that we posted was of Toby Fox teasing Tenna. So if you guys remember, it pretty much confirmed Tenna, and it spoke on how he had one of his friends playtest Deltarune for the first time, and their major takeaways were I miss Tenna, and that they were the first people to ever say that, which confirmed Tenna and had a lot of implications about who Tenna was as a character, which we actually got right in that video. Shout out Neo. But I want to get into these new tweets because not specifically the first one, but the second one is very ambiguous, and there's a lot of ways that this can be interpreted. But the first tweet says, I had a friend play through an early unfinished version of Chapter 5. The testimonial was, I'm still thinking about it a lot and want to play it more, and it's kind of kawaii when Toby is worried about if it's good enough. No major takeaways here, honestly. Not much to speak on. This post was made a couple days ago. We would have made a post on it if it was really important, but I mean, it could show that beta testing is close. That's really all I can get from that. But the next tweet, that's the bread and butter right there. That's the fucking steak. I showed another friend. The testimonial was, what's the opposite of I miss Tenna? So first of all, directly relating to that old Bluesky post that Toby made, and this could imply like a plethora of things. Yeah, like a plethora. The first being that Tenna is back and Toby's friend doesn't miss Tenna anymore. Unlikely, honestly, but plausible, I guess, but very unlikely, as Tenna dies in one of our routes, and in the other route joins our castle town. So unless bro pulls like a rules card and finds his way into the next Dark World, I can't see that happening. But the other two possibilities that I find a lot more plausible, and these are both based on like how you interpret the wording of the sentences and everything, and calling back to the old Bluesky post that Toby made originally, we could look at it saying that there's another character that gives the opposite annotation of being the first to say that they miss this character, which in itself could mean a couple things. Like, it could imply that something like, you know, Tenna's here, Tenna's back, we don't have to miss Tenna anymore. Like, what's the opposite of I miss Tenna? I don't miss Tenna. Like, we have Tenna. That would be the opposite annotation. Or like, I don't have to miss Tenna because we have Tenna, or like we have a new Tenna. I'll get into that. Essentially, the opposite of missing someone is being with them again, or relating to the original tweet from 9 months ago, or it could imply that they are definitely not the first to say they miss this character, which I'm going to get into right now. In relation to the original tweet, obviously, this could imply an older character, maybe from Undertale, that people miss, which, as we know, big implications on ASGORE being in the next chapter, so maybe that could be speaking on ASGORE. That's just one idea. Another one, which I believe is more plausible, honestly, given the way that the sentence was formulated in this post, maybe there's a new Tenna adjacent character that's evil, or, you know, on some Birdly shit, we don't like him, or maybe like an antagonistic figure in the chapter, and very Tenna adjacent. I'm thinking, honestly, that TV in ASGORE's room, that has to be the major takeaway from this. I think that's the most plausible thing, and that's the most likely Tenna adjacent character we'd ever get, because that TV sticks out like a sore thumb in that room. And we know, well, not confirmed, but we pretty much know that the next Dark World is going to be in the Flower King. So, absolute cinema. So, I mean, there's not really any other major takeaways. I mean, the three main ones are really that, I mean, Tenna's back somehow, like on some rules card shit, and just shows up in the next chapter, which I feel like will be a more serious chapter for sure. So, I can't see that happening, honestly. Just like how rules didn't show up in chapter 4, I think it will be the same. And I think, honestly, it will be the same for the next 4 chapters. 3 chapters. My math is off. So that's possible, I guess. And the opposite annotation of saying I miss Tenna is technically I don't miss Tenna. but that could also be spinned in multiple different ways. But relating it to the original tweet was the fact that this friend is not the first to say that they missed this character, and that's happened many times before, which points towards ASGORE, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm kind of confusing myself, but if you guys understand me, give me that! And then the last option, which I believe, honestly, is that we're going to be getting a Tenna adjacent character, possibly the TV in ASGORE's room, because that is the most likely spot where the Dark World will be opened. And last time a Dark World opened with a TV in the room, Tenna was birthed. So, Tenna's evil brother, confirmed, absolute cinema. But yeah, that's all I got. So if you guys enjoyed, please consider subscribing, join the Discord, comment, all that shit. We'll see y'all soon.